Hey guys, let's solve LeetCode medium question and also the LeetCode daily for 25th of June, non-decreasing array. So the question that is being asked to us is really simple. So we've been given an array of integers, nums. This has n integers, and we have to tell if we can convert this to a non-decreasing array by modifying at most one element. Now the first thought that comes to mind over here is, what is a non-decreasing array, right? So this is the condition if an array has to be a non-decreasing one. So for all I in 0 to n by n minus 2 inclusive, if nums of I is less than or equal to nums of I plus 1, in that case it is a non-decreasing array. Now let's consider some examples. So in this example you can see 4, 2 and 3 is not non-decreasing, but if we convert this 4 to a 1 or 2, we can make it non-decreasing. Even if we convert this 2 into a 4 or 3, we can make it a non-decreasing, right? So this is the next example that we have here is 4 to 1. We can never convert this to a non-decreasing array just by modifying one element, because maybe like if you convert 4 to 1 or 2, then it won't be non-decreasing, and same for 2, right? So let's see one more example and see how can we solve the question, or how do we approach the question. So firstly, let's consider this example. Let's consider 4, then 4, then 3 and 2, right? Of course, we like at once, if you see this, you can easily tell that okay, this will return false, right? If we pass this array, this will return false in the function. But how do you build the logic for that? So let's see. Firstly, we'll traverse for each and every element. That is, we'll scan through the array once, and we'll check for the pairs. So this pair will check, then we'll check these two, then we'll check these two, right? And these pairs will check, and for each pair what we'll check is if this condition holds, right? So wherever this condition doesn't hold, we can do our calculation over there. So this is one such place, but this condition does not hold. So what calculations can we do over here? So first thing that we can do is we can convert this 3 into a 4, or we can convert, let's write over here as well, or we can convert this 4 to a 3, right? Both of this work, but converting this 4 to a 3 is not useful to us, because this previous one is also a 4, right? So this one is a 4, so we cannot convert this one to a 3, but so this is not possible, but this is definitely possible, right? So so from here you can see, so if you have this type of an array, so all you need to do is first find the place where you need to take an action or decision, and over there first compare this element with this element, right? So if this is the ith element, you have to compare with I minus 2, right? So if these two elements, out of these two elements, you have to see which one is greater. So this is greater, so you need to change the ith element, otherwise you need to change this element, right? I mean the I minus 1th element. So the code is pretty simple. So let's come to the code afterwards, like after this. So yeah, this is what you have to do. So also do note that when we are traversing to the array only once, so the time complexity would be my O of n, right? Because we are traversing to the array only once, we're not doing anything else. And also the space complexity will be O of 1, because we are not using any extra space, right? We are using O of 1 extra space for this. So yeah, this would be time and space complexity. That said, let's jump onto the code. So now let's jump onto the code. The code is pretty simple. So first I'll have an integer for counts, the counting of how many times I'm modifying, right? Now I'll iterate through all the numbers that I have in the array. Now for each number that I'm visiting, I'll check if it is equal to the, I'll check if it is less than the previous number or not, right? So this is the case. What I want to do here is actually check if my count that I have, I'll increment the count first, and then I'll check if it is going over 1, right? I did both of them in the same line. So now let's think what else we need to do. So next thing that we need to do is change the actual nums array, I mean the actual number, right? So well, you can do it without even changing the number. You can just maintain a previous variable, but in this case, like, it doesn't matter because the time and space complexity will be the same, right? So let's just do it right away. So we'll have this. So firstly we'll check if I is 1. So if I is 1, and I mean even then it is permitted to change the previous number, not the current one. So yeah, and otherwise this is less than or equal to my current number. In that case I'll do this, and else I'll just change the current number, right? And at the end I can just return true because I did not get any weird things. I mean, we had to change only one element at most. So yeah, let's try submitting the code and see if it works. Yeah, as you can see, it works, and it's pretty efficient. Maybe I can get it a bit lower if I submit it up 2 or 3 more times, but yeah, that is where you have it. Thanks for watching, guys. Do like and subscribe if this was helpful, and see you in the next video.